I wanted to post a follow-up to my video from the other day talking about how we have a gun issue and we have a mental health issue. They're not separate. And this video is based on my wife, who is a brilliant child and adolescent specialist, actually just posted a blog the other day. And she mentions two things. And I think that they're so relevant to this conversation. The first one is it's two African proverbs. And the one that most people have heard is, it takes a village to raise a child, right? We need to, as a society, be able to do and give the things that people need in order to become effective adults. But the second one is one that I think most of us haven't heard, and that we need to, and we need to really understand. And that is, the child that is not embraced by the village will burn it down in order to feel its warmth. And when you see these things happen, these are people burning down the village in order to feel its warmth. So that tells us something about what we're doing as a society to help people or not help people feel that they're loved and that they're valued and that they're relevant. And I'm not saying that this is an appropriate response to not feeling loved and valued and relevant, because most of us don't feel loved and valued and relevant a lot of our lives, maybe most of our lives, maybe all of our lives. But the reality is, if we're seeing that this is some of the outcome, we need to be able to address that piece, and that's the mental health piece that needs to be addressed. Because when people don't feel worthy of love or significant or good enough or safe, or when they feel defective or when they feel unimportant, that's when these things can happen. The vast majority of the time, they don't happen this way. But that's when these things can happen, is when people don't feel like they're loved and people don't feel like the village embraces them. They burn it down in order to feel its warmth.